We're joined on the line now by a man who has competed against Stephen Keshi at the highest level, Safa Technical Director and former Bafana Bafana player, Tovey. Neil, sad news indeed. I mean, this is a big loss for the African football fraternity.
It certainly is, Dan, and, condolences to the family. You know, it comes after news, after losing some other high influential people in the coaching world, and Ted Dimitri, and also we lost over the weekend Urban de Kock, one of our top CAF instructors in South Africa. So this has hit the coaching world and on the African continent very, very, very hard. And Stephen Keshi, as you know, a huge figure in African football. You know, as a player, he was an influential captain for Nigeria through the 90s and just blossoming in his coaching career. So a huge loss for us.
Yeah, popularly called the big boss. And of course, when you were captaining Bafana Bafana in that historic 1996 African Cup of Nations victory, Nigeria was not there because a couple of years earlier, I think they had been banned from taking part in the competition. But later on, you must have met him on the football pitch.
Yeah, obviously, even before that, when we played in the qualifiers in 1994. You know, against Nigeria, when that's when we actually got our name, Bafana Bafana, the boys, because they walloped us 4-0. So he was a huge figure and an unbelievable player. You know, he was that 1994 in the World Cup in USA. They were really just moments away from glory, and then obviously met him through the years on the coaching side of things, and then also on Super Sports. On TV, you know, he is an analyst. So, a huge figure in world football, not just African football. And he was just starting out to blossom in his coaching career, which is sad. And as you said, there was links for him coming to South Africa, and he showed interest in coming to coach in South Africa.
I mean, just watching him on TV, I've never met him personally, seeing him giving his analysis on television or on football, and how he came across like he was just a down-to-earth man. Yeah,
just very, very simple, and didn't get too, even from his coaching methods when you saw in the AFCON, he didn't want to complicate matters. He just wanted to keep the game simple. And use the experience of his players, use the quality of his players, let them shine through, let them play. Although the organisation would always be there, but just let them express themselves. And this is unbelievable. How we just got to realise and start looking after ourselves in our game.
Very briefly, Neil, I know this news has just got to you. How do you think we should remember such a person who contributed so much and was still so young and still had so much to give to the African football community?
Yeah, we've got to start remembering and celebrating people when they're alive, because this is happening far too often, that we're losing people of such huge quality, and we've got to use our people that are offering that huge quality. And recognize people that have got a lot to offer in the game before they pass on, and then we only then end up talking about what the quality they've still got to offer. We've got to get our people and get them into the structures so that we can use them correctly.
Neil, thank you very much for your tribute to Stephen Keshi this morning. That's Safa Technical Director and former Bafana Bafana captain and player Tovey, paying tribute to Stephen Keshi, who passed away of a heart attack apparently a few hours ago in Nigeria.